Have you ever wanted a better life for your family? Have you ever felt your dreams were too big and your resources too small? If yes, then you need to hear Tom's story. A story of struggle, courage, and victory. Stay with me, because this one will inspire you to never give up. Hello, everyone. My name is Ahmed, and today I welcome you to English Unleashed Now. The story I'm about to tell you is not just for listening practice. It is a story to motivate you, to inspire you, and to remind you that life is not easy, but every step forward matters. The story is called Nothing is Free, and it will teach us that success, respect, and even knowledge are never free. They are earned through hard work, patience, and persistence. So take a deep breath, listen carefully, and let this story guide you. In a small town, surrounded by tall mountains and quiet fields of green, there lived a young man named Tom. Tom was 20 years old. He was full of energy, full of dreams, and full of hope. But his life was not easy. His family struggled every day. His father, Mark, was a mechanic. He spent long hours repairing cars, his hands always covered in oil and grease. His mother, Claire, cleaned houses for a living. She worked from sunrise until sunset, just to bring home a little money. And then there was Sophie, Tom's little sister. She was only 10 years old, but she looked up to her brother, as if he was her hero. Every evening, when the work of the day was done, Tom would sit outside his small house. The house was old, with walls cracked from rain. But when Tom looked at the stars, he felt a fire in his heart. He whispered to himself, "I want to give my family a better life. I want to build something bigger. But how do I even start when we barely have enough to survive?" These thoughts followed him every day. He could not ignore them. One evening, he finally spoke to his father. He said, "Dad, I want to open restaurants one day. I want to build something of my own. But it feels impossible. We don't even have enough for tomorrow." Mark looked at his son, tired from work, but his eyes still full of wisdom. He said, "Tom, dreams are not free. If you want something, you must fight for it. Start with what you have, even if it's small." Those words sank deep into Tom's heart. He couldn't forget them. The next morning, Tom looked around his town. He noticed something important. People loved bread. They loved fresh, warm bread. But the problem was, the only bakery was far away. People had to walk or travel a long distance just to buy it. Tom thought to himself, "What if I bring the bread to them? What if I sell it here in town?" The idea was strong, but there was one big problem. He had no money. Still, Tom did not give up. He made a decision. He would walk to the bakery himself. The bakery belonged to Mr. Anderson, an old man with gray hair, known for being strict and not very friendly. When Tom arrived, Mr. Anderson looked at him suspiciously. "What do you want, boy?" he asked. Tom gathered his courage and said, "Sir, I want to sell your bread in my town, but I don't have money to buy it up front. If you trust me for 1 week, I will sell the bread. Return your money, and keep only a small profit." Mr. Anderson raised an eyebrow. "Why should I trust you? You're just a boy. What if you run away with my bread?" Tom answered with confidence, "Because I am determined. I will not run away. I will prove myself with hard work." For a moment, The old man stayed silent. Then he finally said, "All right, I will give you bread for 1 week. But if you fail, don't ever come back." Tom's heart was racing with excitement. The next morning, before sunrise, he carried the bread back to his town. It was heavy in his hands, but his spirit was light. He set up a small wooden stand near the park. When people walked by, he called out, "Fresh bread, warm and delicious." At first, people didn't trust him. They weren't sure if his bread was good. But Tom offered free samples. One taste was enough. People smiled, nodded, and soon his first customer bought a loaf. By the end of the day, every piece of bread was gone. He had sold everything. That evening, Tom walked proudly to the bakery, handed the money to Mr. Anderson, and kept a small profit. The old man nodded. "You kept your word. Come back tomorrow." From that day, Tom worked harder than ever. He woke up at 4 a.m. He walked to the bakery. He carried heavy bags of bread, and he sold them with passion. Day after day, week after week, he repeated this routine. After 2 months, he saved enough to buy a small cart. Now he could carry more bread, faster and easier, and his business grew. One afternoon, a customer said, "Tom, you're very good at selling bread. But why don't you bake your own? You will earn more profit." The thought stayed in his mind. Bake his own bread. It scared him. He had never baked anything before. But then he remembered. Nothing is free. Not success. Not knowledge. Not growth. So the next morning, he went to Mr. Anderson again. "Sir," he said, "will you teach me to bake?" Mr. Anderson frowned. "Why should I teach you? If you bake, you won't buy from me anymore. That's bad for my business." Tom said firmly, "You gave me my first chance. If I succeed, I will never forget you. I will help your bakery too." The old man stared at him, then finally said, "Fine, but baking is not easy. It takes time, patience, and hard work. If you're ready, come tomorrow at 3 a.m. And so Tom began learning. The first week was terrible. His bread was too hard, too soft, sometimes burned. His hands hurt. His back ached. And one night, he sat on the floor, looked at a ruined loaf, and whispered, "Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I should give up." But then he remembered. Dreams are not free. He stood up and tried again the next day. Slowly, step by step, his bread improved. After weeks of effort, Mr. Anderson smiled and handed him a loaf. "This is perfect. You are ready." Tom began baking at home. His mother supported him. His little sister Sophie helped him pack. Soon he was not only selling bread, but cookies and pastries too. People loved his products. They said, "Tom's bread tastes better than anything we've had before." But then came another challenge. A new bakery opened in town. It was big, fancy, with colorful signs and beautiful decorations. The owner, Eric, was young and confident. People rushed to see his shop. Tom's sales dropped quickly. For the first time, he felt scared. What if I lose everything? What if all my hard work disappears? But instead of panicking, Tom decided to improve. He asked customers, "What do you like about Eric's bakery? What can I do better? Some said, Eric's shop looks clean and bright. Others said, his cakes look beautiful. So Tom painted his cart. He added decorations. He learned cake design from library books. And once again, he gave free samples. Slowly, customers returned, not because of the signs, but because of Tom's honesty, his hard work, and his trust. Now let me ask you 3 questions. 1. If you were in Tom's place at the beginning, would you have asked Mr. Anderson for trust? 2. When Tom failed many times in baking, would you have continued or given up? 3. When Eric opened his fancy shop, what would you have done to compete? Write your answers in the comments. Months passed. Tom's small shop, Tom's Fresh Bakes, became the heart of the town. Every morning, the smell of fresh bread and sweet pastries floated through the air. Children stopped on their way to school, begging their parents for cookies. Workers bought bread for their lunch. Mothers smiled as they picked up warm loaves to take home to their families. Tom's family worked with him. His mother managed the counter. Sophie packed boxes with care. And Tom, with flour on his hands and determination in his eyes, baked from sunrise to sunset. Life was finally changing. But one stormy night, everything collapsed. Lightning struck near the shop. The fire spread quickly. Flames danced across the wooden beams. Smoke filled the sky. Neighbors rushed to help, but it was too late. By morning, much of Tom's bakery was gone. The walls were black, the equipment destroyed, and his dreams lay in ashes. People whispered, maybe this is the end for Tom. Poor boy, he worked so hard. Tom stood outside, looking at the ruins. His heart was heavy, his hands trembling. But then he said quietly, this is just another challenge. I have faced worse before, and I will rise again. The very next day, Tom began baking at home again. It was small, difficult, and uncomfortable, but he didn't stop. His neighbors saw his courage, and something amazing happened. One man brought him flour. Another gave him sugar. A carpenter offered wood to repair shelves. A few customers even gave him money to help restart his business. The townspeople remembered how Tom had always been kind, how he had always worked honestly, and now they wanted to help him. Tom realized something powerful. When you work hard, people notice, and when life strikes you down, those people will lift you up. Months later, with everyone's support, Tom's bakery reopened. This time, it was bigger and better than before. The new shop had bright windows, beautiful signs, and the smell of fresh bread welcomed every visitor. On the grand opening day, the entire town gathered. Children laughed. Families cheered. Even Mr. Anderson came, standing proudly at the front. The mayor cut the ribbon and said, Tom, you are an inspiration. You showed us that success is not free. It must be earned, step by step, with courage and determination. With hard work, anything is possible. Tom smiled, but deep inside, he remembered the long journey, the struggles, the failures, the fire, and every single time, he chose to stand back up. And this, my friends, is the true message of Tom's story. 1. Dreams are not free. They require sacrifice. 2. Failure is not the end. It is a lesson, a teacher that guides you forward. 3. Help yourself first. When people see your effort, they will help you too. 4. Never give up. Because the darkest nights always come before the brightest sunrise. Now let's go back to the 3 questions I asked you earlier. 1. Would I have asked Mr. Anderson for trust at the beginning? Yes, because courage opens doors. If you never ask, the answer is always no. 2. Would I have continued baking after so many failures? Yes, because mistakes are not proof of weakness. They are proof that you are learning. 3. Would I have competed when Eric opened his fancy shop? Yes, not by copying him, but by becoming better, by improving myself, and by focusing on quality. That's how Tom won back his customers. So, my friends, what about you? What is your dream? What is your struggle? What challenge is standing in your way? Remember Tom's journey. Remember his fire. Remember that nothing is free, but everything is possible. If Tom could rise from nothing, if he could rebuild after fire, if he could turn failure into success, then so can you. If this story touched your heart, share your answers in the comments. Tell me what lesson inspired you most. And if you want more powerful stories like this, don't forget to subscribe to English Unleashed now. Here, we don't just learn English. We learn life lessons. We learn courage. We learn to dream bigger. So hit that subscribe button and join me every week for new stories that improve your English and inspire your soul. Until next time, this is Ahmed, reminding you, never give up, never stop dreaming, and always remember, nothing is free, but everything is possible.